Hey everybody, it's Tammy and I'm just here to share with you my August monthly layout planning. I am going to be making an effort to be more consistent with posting. It may only be a couple times a month, but I wanted to sit down today and just go ahead and share a little bit about what I'm using. I consider myself a mostly functional planner, but the reason I use Erin Condren and some other products is because it makes it fun. So if you are kind of somewhere in the middle like me, where maybe you don't use a kit every single week, but you're looking to make your layouts a little more interesting, then I hope you'll stick around and join me for this planning session. Okay, so what I'm going to be using today is this sticker sheet from Erin Condren and the Ocean marker set. I'm just going to use the navy marker. If you have the Erin Condren dual tip markers and you have a true navy blue, to me this is almost like a deep sapphire. So if you have a true navy blue, would you comment below and let me know which set it's in? I have this Ocean set and I have one other small set, the purples, and then I have the 10 pack, and I just kind of wish there was a deep navy like what is in this sticker sheet. So if you know that, let me know in the comments. But what I do is pretty simple. I totally stole a trick from Plan with Lakin, where I use the long sticky notes when I'm planning in advance. So just to show you, like November, I have a blank long sticky note here so I can jot things down if they get scheduled way in advance. And then when I go to do my monthly planning, I have all my notes there. So I have the sticker for this month pulled off to the side already. So I do use that trick from Lakin. And then let's get started. So what I like to do for sure to start is to use one of the wide washi strips on this side. And if you can't tell, I still use the planner that came out a year ago. I typically keep my planners January to December because we do not keep track much of any kind of school schedule anymore. This works better for me. It corresponds to tax year, calendar year. It's just easier for me to go back and find things if I need them. I do keep most of my planners, or at least any pages with essential information. My husband's retired military, and we moved a lot the last few years before he retired, and so I did a lot of purging. So I at least have essentials, but the last few years I've kept my planners too. So I like to start with that, and then what I think I'm going to do this month is, and I don't change my layout from it comes Sunday to Saturday, and then your weekly spreads are Monday to Sunday. And I am not one of those planners who changes the monthly layout to start on Monday. And so what I think I'm going to do is go ahead and use this strip over here. It just works out this particular month that all of the days that are from the prior month are together, and the last day of August, it goes right to the end of the layout. So that's what I'm going to do there. And then I really loved this color combination. One of the things I did this summer was go ahead and get a sheet done in a colorway that I liked that worked with the Erin Condren monthly color. And so I did one for July. I have this one for August. And then I'm going to do the kaleidoscope for September. So I just think with playing off the lavender that will be fun. And then the other thing you may have noticed in here, I do have extra tabs. So what I did was I went ahead and ordered an 18-month life planner that came out this summer. But what I did is I pulled out the dashboard pages for July through December of this year. I recoiled them into my existing January to December life planner for the current year. I added these pages for these last 6 months. And then in the 18-month life planner, I pulled out the weekly pages and actually found somebody in a Facebook group who needed them. So that's why I have kind of a Franken planner for this year. And then going into next year, I'll use the rest of the life planner the way that it came. in the colorful. So this year I used a neutral, and next year I have a colorful. I really didn't like what they called the neutral for the upcoming year. It's very pastel and a lot of peach. So I rather have the Erin Condren colors like this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at this checklist sheet that I have over here, the long sticky note, and I know that we have an important appointment for my daughter on the 5th. And even though the appointment is in the morning, it's a little bit away from here. We're going to have to drive, and so it's, for the most part, it's going to take up most of the day. So I want to make sure that I have a note of that. And then I know I have, so the other thing I do sometimes is go ahead and use the Post-its, and, well, they're not Post-its, they call them sticky notes with Erin Condren, and I do use those sometimes. I have a dentist appointment on the 22nd right now for 8:40 in the morning, but I actually need to call and reschedule that anyway, so I'm going to leave that as a Post-it for now. And then I am going to be traveling next week. I'm filming this on Saturday, and so I'm actually going to be traveling on the 2nd to come home. So I'm going to put a place for my flight information here. And then I'm super excited. Let's see, these are larger than the squares, so might use that on the sidebar. We have one granddaughter who is going to be 2 in August, and her birthday party will be this weekend, so I'm just going to go ahead and use that one for that day. And then we have a couple of other important dates. So our daughter will be going back to college the following weekend. And so I think I'm going to use this kind of checklist thing here. We may not actually go this day or move her in this day, but there's a lot of important things to take care of. So whenever, sometime between here and the end of the month, she actually has to be there. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that day as a place to mark the things we need to remember for that. And then I think tuition will be due, I'm pretty sure tuition is due on this day. So let's go ahead and use this. So something like this, if I know I'm not going to use up the whole sticker sheet for something, I will go ahead and use the items that coordinate definitely with the kit, with the layout that I'm doing at the time, because if it doesn't really matter to me, like any of these flags would have worked, but I would use this one or this one in this case because I know it's going to match the layout, and I could use the solid things with a bunch of other kits, or just, you know, coordinate with a lot of other things. So that's kind of how I make that decision. And then what else do we have going on? I don't normally track family birthdays. Our son's birthday, my sister's birthday, another good friend of mine, her birthday. There's a lot of birthdays this month, but I don't normally track that in my life planner. Moving around for the military, there's a lot of friends that are like family for us, and I do keep track of birthdays electronically, except for like my husband, our kids, and now our granddaughter. So I am going to make a note for, and actually I think I'm going to switch these. I'm going to make a note for my son's birthday. Just because I don't know yet if we're going to be traveling again that weekend to visit them, or if I just am going to send something or a card or whatever. So I'm going to leave that there. And then that gives me, let's see, which one do I want? So I typically use my sidebar throughout the month for other things that I need to remember. So it's kind of a running to-do list. The dashboard pages have given me a lot more option for that. So I haven't been using these as much. So I think what I'm going to do is save this one. I might use the rest of this kit for a weekly layout. So for instance, I already have a couple of things planned, but like this week I don't have anything planned, and this would give me, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. So sneak peek of a weekly spread for August 12th through the 18th. I'm going to use this box here, and I like for this to sit underneath the flag if I'm going to keep the flag showing. So I'm going to put that there. Perfect. And I think I'm going to go ahead and continue this down. So these don't line up exactly, but that's okay. I can keep using the lines, and it can just kind of work as like a little bit of almost like skinny washi. And then I have some Planner Kate stickers. Where I can track if I've taken my vitamins and water and stuff like that. And I don't want this to turn into planning the entire month of August in my planner. I don't know that I'm going to try to do a video every week of my planning. I don't even always use a sticker kit or a sheet, but I will do this sometimes, pick a week and just kind of use the sticker sheet in my weekly layout. So I like that. Okay, so that gives me a little bit of yellow and the navy, and yeah, so let's go back to the monthly spread. So I know I need to move that appointment, so I'll probably just use a simple flag once I reschedule that appointment. And there we have it. So a little bit of a long video to show you a really simple layout, but this is actually pretty decorative for me, and I just loved these flowers and all the different colors, and it just really makes me happy. So let me know in the comments what you have going on if you're tracking back to school. Our daughter's going to be a senior in college, so this is kind of our, last year of tracking back to school, which is kind of crazy to think about, but anyway. So if you have any questions about what I used or you want more information, let me know. I will leave a link in the comments below. If you've never used Erin Condren before, you can get $10 off of your first order with my referral code, but I will also try to find the colorway of this sticker sheet because I do believe that I customized this sheet. So I'll try and find that information and share it with you below as well. If you have any other questions, let me know. And hopefully soon after this video goes up, I will be sharing my August monthly budget spread layout. And for that, I use Caffeinated Kate stickers from Etsy. So let me know if you want to see more of that. Talk to you guys soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.